You didn't have to do that. Telling you what, watch for Central Michigan. Watch that 6'7" tight end and watch Pimpleton. There we go, Frierson. Let's go. Oh, thank you, Zoe. I didn't get a chance to talk to him yet. I've been so busy. I've been so busy. Another free win. Listen, Eric, you got to understand that this team is on the schedule, so would you rather take a loss? I'm just saying. Would you rather people say, "Oh, it's Central Michigan. Who cares?" Would you rather lose? Either way, people are going to bash, "Oh, we won. We played a sucky team. Oh, we won. We played such a team that's not any good." Turn that around and say we lose.
This is what it takes.
We lost to a sucky team. Which one is it?
To wear the U on the side
Big
of your
hit
helmet.
from Quarterman.
At the game, watch for a "Let's Go Coop" sign. Catch you and Zoe after the game.
Jimmy Johnson. Thank you for the 1999. Quarterman, yeah, man. Let's get these linebackers pumped up. Thank you, Jimmy Johnson. $20 is above and beyond, bro. Let me get you up top on your throne up there, man. Big supporter. And remember, that's the second guy up. I hope to see the Coop sign. How funny would that be? Are you really rocking a "Let's Go Coop" sign, Jimmy Johnson? Are you really? What's going on, Sam? Jimmy Johnson does support all the time, though. He does. Real good guy. Links are in the description, guys. Let's go. This offense got to start rolling early. Right now. I ain't looking for 3 and outs in the first quarter. I'm not interested in that. Play action to JT. I'm down, Strange Clouds. You need that hat.
This is what it takes.
TheNation.com, man.
To
Tell
wear
them
the
Coop
U
sent you.
on the side of your helmet.
Sup, Coop?
Sup, Coop? What's up, Sam Williams? Another big supporter on the channel. Thank you for the $4.99, Sam. Coach Coop finally went wireless. Check it. I ain't got no wires. We're going to get into all kinds of stuff because I got nothing holding me down. What's up, Ghost? There we go. We're going to own the fourth quarter. I mean, the first quarter. Just kidding. See, I'm so used to saying it. The first quarter. Oh, man. Look, I ain't got no wires. We want to reenact a play. We got it. We got it. We're ready. We wireless, baby. Let's go. Get these tight ends involved early.
This is what it takes. To wear the U on the side of your helmet.
Yes, sir. I'll post it on your IG, brother.
Do it, Jimmy Johnson. Do it, man, with another 10. My goodness. We did, Mike. Mike, we did it. We did ones in the chat. We sure did, man. We ain't playing around this game. I want us to be relentless, cutthroat, violent. Oh, you're good, Mike. You're good. But thank you, Jimmy Johnson. Definitely do that, man. I don't know what I'd do if somebody seriously had a "Let's Go Coop" sign. Oh my gosh. Exactly. I'm so used to saying 4 that I was like, let's own the fourth quarter. I got to get used to saying the first quarter. What's up, Crip? You pumped, bro? Ooh. Man, I'm ready to see them unleash Lingard. I got to tell you. There we go. There's going to be a lot of clapping this game, so just be ready. Jaron Williams has had plenty of time so far. Getting Mallory going. What's going on, Florida boy? man, he maybe could have hit JT. Tyler, I got links in the description, man. I got links down in the description, man, if you're looking for the game. 180 people in the chat. Welcome, everybody. Let's hang out and have a good time today. DJ Dallas is fighting, man. Yep, he was Slim Shady. He was. What's it? I've seen so many plays. I know it's going to sound like I'm nitpicking, but there's 4 links down there, Blue FN. There's 4 links down there. In case one of them goes down, that's why I put 4. So the first one may not work. If it doesn't work, move on to the next one. One of them should work for you. Yeah, if one of them isn't working, guys, move down to the next one. What's up, oh Busy? How you doing, bro? We better score points. This is what we've been talking about. Come on. This is what we've been talking about. We got to put points on the board this quarter, now. Come on, baby.
This is what it take to wear the U on the side of your helmet.
What's up, Coop and
Go
my
for it.
Canes family?
Go for it. Go for it. What do you guys think? Tell me in the chat. Go for it. Rod G, my man. Thank you for the $2, man. Huge supporter. Punch it in. Punch it in. Prove a point right here. Go for it. That's what I'm saying. Let's go. Let's show Central Michigan we ain't playing around. Punch it in. That away, DJ. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. That's what we had that discussion on. First possession of the game. First drive for Miami. We put points on the board. We're not talking field goals. We're talking 7 points. Let's go. I took care of it, Josh. What do you think, bro? What do you think, man? I lubed that siren up good this morning. What do you think? That sound better? Woo! That WD-40 worked. It took care of business. You missed the squeak. No, Slim Shady, he could have been stopped. He could have been stopped right there, and that was a good job of continuing to move his feet, bounce off the defenders with a little spin, and take it to the house. Let me check the links. I'll check the links for you guys. There's 4 links down there, so I'm telling you, though, you got to make sure you try all 4 of them.
See, from August to December, campuses come alive with.
I'm checking the top link, and it's working for me. But make sure you try all of them. Make sure you try all of them. The grandma one, the first one, is working for me. I've got it pulled up on a second monitor. Yeah, it's working fine. Links are down in the description. Yeah, you got to keep in mind, and that's something, trust me, guys, I know it's tough, but there's nothing I can do about if the streams for the games are delayed. It's kind of something that comes along with getting to watch the game for free, you know? I mean, I don't have control over those streams. But there's 4 of them down there. There's 4 of them down there. You're welcome, Brad. We got Mama Coop in the building. She's cheering for the Canes. What about Mallory? Where has that been? I don't know, Brett. Mallory and Jordan both are ballers. We've got such good athletes at the tight end position. Big guys with good hands that can make something happen. No slow start today. That's what I'm talking about, Chevy. That's what I'm talking about, man. There's your score on the first drive, Coop. That's what we said, Crip. Got to score on the first drive, and we did. But we got to keep up the momentum. We got to keep it going. We can't just sit back and relax because it's 7-0, and we scored on the first drive. Awesome, Dwayne. Thank you for letting me know. That's what I'm saying. Right here. Ones. We're going to start strong. I'm tired. I'm tired of starting out slow. Possibly, David. I will respond to you. I did get your message. Yeah, Grandma, the first link is working for me as well, but make sure you guys try all 4 of them. There are 4 of them down there for you, just in case. I'm calling it. Here comes the turnover. You smell it, Strange Clouds? Are you smelling the turnover? Are you smelling it, Strange Clouds? Jim McElwain looks a little different. I don't know. Maybe I just ain't seen him. Let's go, D. Keep up that fire. Keep up that enthusiasm. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Even if they're getting off some plays, let's keep up the pressure, right? That's how we play ball. We create chaos.
This is what it takes.
So keep up the pressure.
On the side of your helmet.
Nice opening drive. Looking more in sync.
There you go, Jay Wade, bro. Thank you. Top donation on the day, 25. Thank you, Jay Wade. You're always looking out for Coop, man. And I appreciate that. I'll sit you up on top of your throne. I told you, let's keep pressure on that quarterback. The only game he's played so far this season is against Akron. You think he's not nervous playing ball in Hard Rock? Thank you, though, Jay Wade. Appreciate that, man. Professor, there are 4 links down in the description, man. There's 4 of them down there. You got to go down to the description below the video. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get the ball right back. Let's get the ball right back. Miami 305, I got 4 links in the description, bro. 4 links
this
to hook you up.
This is what it takes to wear the U on the side of your helmet.
What is up, Coop?
Thank you, Van Jones. What's up with you? There we go. Good pass break up. Good D. Good solid D. It might be 3 links. No, there's 4. There's 4. Yeah, just make sure you guys try all of them. Professor, I got people. Can I get somebody to verify that some of the links are working? I just want to make sure. There we go. Good field position. And rigor mortis, it does depend on which one you click on. It will always depend on which one. And it always depends on your device, too. That's something you got to remember. Your device. We got commercials, so we can talk for a second. It's going to depend on your device, on how well it works for you. I'll even add another one down there. I'll add another one down there just in case. And that's why you're going to have some people say it works for me and some people say it doesn't work for me. Because it's going to depend on your device. I'm just going to be honest with you. Most of these things work better on Android and Windows devices. So Apple stuff doesn't play well with much anything. Just to be honest with you, it really doesn't. Okay. Alright, you guys can hear it going. I'm going to add a 5th link down there. That was me pulling up the 5th link to make sure that it was working. All right, so I added another one. All right, I've updated it. There are now 5 of them down there. You're welcome, Cameron. No, and I know it's frustrating, guys. I know it's frustrating if you're having trouble with it. Like I said, I've been there, and that's why I try to hook you guys up as best I can. You're welcome, Christopher. And thank you guys for helping me out. Thank you for helping me out with letting people know that they're down in the description. You're welcome, Jeremiah. Man, that effort from Dallas. That guy just leaves it all on the field, man. Always has, always does, always will. Woo, I'm ready. All right, sounds good, Brad. So Brad says that the crack streams link works. He's watching it right now, 1080p, and that is the 2nd link. 2nd link. Lingard sighting perhaps today. I hope so, Christopher. Oh, we're getting him tied in some touches. We're getting him tied in some touches today. And this is what we talked about. This is why I was so tired of people telling me, forget these games, I'm not watching them. Forget these games, nobody cares. You think this isn't a confidence booster? You think this isn't an opportunity to get better and to practice in a game situation? These games are huge. This is important. I'm not saying that we can go out and start trash talking and bragging because we beat these guys. That's not what I'm saying. Hey, thank you, Jenkins. Yeah, man, we're totally wireless. That way we can run around the room and act crazy, you know? I tend to throw things and do crazy stuff. I don't need wires holding me down. Oh, come on, JT. If he could have pulled that in. Man. That was a good play by Central Michigan. I got to give credit where credit is due. That was a good play. He got an arm in there to break up the pass. I'll give him that. But we're taking some deep shots. Not super deep shots, but we're taking a couple, which is good to see. I'll try not to, Glenn. I guess that does depend on how you look at it, Slim Shady. That's true. He didn't turn around and put his eyes on the ball. I didn't pay enough attention on the replay to see how much contact there was between them. I just know that he stuck his arm up in between JT's arms and blocked the ball. I saw that. Come on, Harris. Dizzy, everybody will be in a different spot. That's just an unfortunate thing with the internet. There's nothing I can do about that, man. There's a delay in what you see, like what I'm saying right now. Like right this second. You're not seeing it right this second. You're seeing it 5 or 10 seconds from now. Probably more like 10 seconds from now. Now I want to see. Hear me out for a second. Let's talk while we got commercials. I'm happy that we went for that. We need to be going for it on fourth downs like that when it's short yardage situations and against a team like this, because we need to show that we can assert our dominance and make plays in those situations. However, I don't really like the play call there, and I'm not a big fan of still. I want to see just my volume a little bit. I want to see the Miami players still showing more enthusiasm, more heart, more urgency. Look at the play with Dallas running in the touchdown. I want to see a different type of body language from these guys. Zogator 1219 talking smack. Yeah, it looks like we got a big Florida fan in the chat. They're done for the day, so they got to hang out. Y'all beat up Tennessee. I saw it. Zogator. Now, what do you guys think, though? Here, let me ask you a question. We got 221 people in here. Let me ask you a question. Him going forward on that fourth down right there, is that showing that he's not confident in Baxa? Or is that showing that we're trying to assert our dominance and we believe that we can make that fourth down conversion? Which one is it? I'm just asking. I'm looking for opinions. So we're split. We're split. Some people say no confidence in Baxa. Dashust says no confidence in the kicker. D. Williams says both. Bobby Brewer says being aggressive, so we're split. Now, you're right, Jerome. That's usually what happens, Martin. Make sure you try all 5 links, Martin, if you're having problems with any of them, man. That's always how it works, though, right? The ads play perfect. And then it gets to the game, and it's freezing up. What kicker? Oh, Raji, I know, man. It's been tough. How do you watch the ACC network? It just depends. It just depends, Kevin. There's a lot of different ways to get it. Central Michigan they were moving the ball a little bit on that first drive, but they really sputtered out now. Lawrence, if you're using Magic Jack, yeah, problems with the stream will happen. All right, Lawrence, I gotta give it to you on that. That's pretty funny. Welcome, George or Jorge. I don't know how you pronounce it, but welcome, man. Appreciate that sub. +50 D. I got 52-3. I'm standing by it. That's what I predicted for this game. I've been wrong before. I ain't saying that I'm, I ain't saying take it to the bank, but that's my prediction. Where are the links, Jacob? They're down in the description, man. I got 5 available for you. How many minutes until the quarter ends? About 4 minutes. We should see at least 2 turnovers this game, if not more, I think. Wow. I'm not going to lie. It's going to sound like I'm nitpicking. If the end of the first quarter ends up being 7-0, I'm disappointed. I don't know
This
about
is
you
what it
guys.
take
I'm disappointed with that.
to wear the U on the side of your helmet.
Coop.
Eric Birch with the 2. Let me say it a little bit better, Eric, than the computer did. Coop! That's a little more accurate. Thank you, Eric, for the 2, man. Always showing me love. I'm disappointed with 7-0. If that's what it ends up being, end of the first. You're not? You trying to see the game off my glasses? Man, hopefully one of those links works for you. Sebastian? I'll try to line it up. Can you guys see the score off my glasses? Or you got the score down below me. Oh man, you cracking me up. I saw a little bit of holding right there. You know what? I'm gonna put some flags in the chat. I thought I saw a hold there. I'm just saying. I'd have to go back and watch the replay, but I thought I saw some holding there. I mean, yeah, D says at least we started fast and scored on the first drive, Coop. Man, I know, but like we got to keep that. I know it's realistically talking here. You can't score every single drive. You just can't. You can't score every drive. You're not going to. But come on, man. 7-0 in the first quarter. Melina, make sure you check all links. I got 5 of them down there for you. 1 blown coverage from a tie game. You're not lying. You're not lying. What's going on, Christian? How you doing, man? That link work okay for you earlier today? $213 in the chat. Appreciate everybody hanging out today. I appreciate all the love and the support already in the first quarter. As I said, we got 5 links down in the description. All I ask is if you're not subbed, smack that subscribe button. Let's grow the family over here. We do this every week. Super chats are on and the join button is on. Down below. Raji was throwing flag emotes too. I'm getting the same commercial, Josh. I don't know, man. That cat looks like it's having a lot of fun. Those cats are having the time of their life. $20 is a steal. Josh, that's a steal for that thing. Thank you, Kamal Johnson. Appreciate that. 28-7. I feel like we've got to put up more points than that, Lamar. We got to put up more points than that. I understand that Central Michigan is a better football team than Bethune. But, you're welcome, Dwayne. I got you, bro. Where's our passing defense? That's not even Pimpleton. That's not even their star wide receiver. And this is their second guy up at quarterback. I've told you guys this a couple times. This is where Central Michigan does well. Those 10 to 20 yard passes. That's what they do. Their deep ball is pretty much non-existent so far this season. But Central Michigan, those 5, 10, 15 yard passes, that's what they do. How much time is left, Christian? A little less than 2 minutes in the first. Yeah, see, their deep ball is nothing. They can't really throw the deep ball successfully. Wow, he did just shove him, didn't he? That's tough. Where did I get that light up? You, Donovan, a subscriber on this channel, sent it to me. Straight up. Sent it to my P.O. box. Didn't ask for anything, just send it to me. Are we ranked? No, we are not ranked and we don't deserve to be. I'm just being real with you. '88's a big target for that Central Michigan quarterback. Again, keep an eye on him. He's going to be looking for 88 a lot in this game. They rely on him. I do, Ty. It's really cool, though, man. A lot of people like it. All right, let's go, D. Keep up the pressure. Let's go. I know, Raji. It's awesome, man. That's going to be interesting. Oh, yeah, Glenn. What are you thinking about that, Glenn? You guys are going to take care of business. Notre Dame is overrated. Overhyped, as always. Hey, you're welcome, CJ. I got you. Let's go. Let's go. Third down here. Let's go. We got it. We got it. Give us the ball. Is that Rousseau? Let's go. Turnover number 1, baby. Let's turn the key. I gotta get a new one of these. I gotta get a new one of these. We wear it through the next possession. That's how we do it. That's how we do it over here. Standing up works, man. I gotta get a new one. I'm rocking the turnover chain from 2 years ago. 2 years ago. Listen, I can't afford that 305, all right? I can't afford that 305. How about this? I'll hold up the 305. Is that good enough? This is Eric's chain. Eric, you gonna make a 305 one? Hurricane C, listen, it ain't that, man. This is what I say all the time. What do you want me to do? If Miami wins and I celebrate, everyone says, bro, it was Central Michigan. If Miami loses, everyone says, bro, it was Central Michigan. I can't believe you lost. Which is it? I know you are, Hurricane. It's just I know there are people that are serious about that. You know what I mean? There are people that are serious about it that hop on here and just say, I can't believe you're celebrating a win. Huh? Right now, I'm not happy. It's 7-0. I said we need... 15 yards? I'm just saying we needed to put up 14-21 in the first is what I was looking for personally. As a Miami Hurricanes fan, I was looking for 14 to 21 points in the first quarter. Maybe that's unreasonable, but that's what I wanted to see. I would say that first drive was okay. Otherwise, it was a slow start. What do you guys think? I'm not saying they're chumps. I'm not saying they're chumps. They're better than Bethune-Cookman. All right, so real talk for a second. Real talk. We got commercials. Hey, you're welcome, Christian. Yes, last season Central Michigan was 1-11. Now this is their first year with Jim McElwain. So at one point, head coach of the Florida Gators, he's looking to try to make an impact with this program. They're 2-1 right now. Got spanked by Wisconsin 2 weeks ago. Beat Akron last week. They got their second string quarterback in, their second string running back. Got a pretty good tight end, some pretty good wide receivers. Maybe I'm being too nitpicky, but 7-0 in the first quarter. I'm looking at these games as a chance for Miami to get things clicking with their offense and to get it clicking early. If we only put up 3 points or 7 points against some of these bigger opponents in the first quarter, we're not going to win the game most likely. And I could be wrong. Anything can happen. It's all just opinion and hypothetical and guessing. But I watch all these other football teams and these other schools put up 14 and 21 points in the first quarter. I know it's doable. What's up, Jonathan Flagg? It's good to see you, man. What do you think about holding fingers each quarter? I don't know, Mike. I mean, I'm down for it if we could show that we could actually own every quarter. They'll score 28 this quarter, 35-0 at the half, and I'm cool with that if it happens. And it's just me being a little nitpicky because I'm trying to look ahead to the future. So I want to see Miami's offense getting more and more comfortable. I want to see it putting more and more points on the board. And I realize that it can change and it can vary game to game. Of course, it's college football. But I'm looking for 14 to 21 points in the first quarter in games like this. And I'm not going to change my mind on it.
This is what it takes to wear the U on the side of your helmet.
Let's do this, Canes. It's all about the U.
Thank you, Danny B, for throwing some more U's in the tip jar. Appreciate the support, Danny. Chicago Kane in the house. What's up, Coop? What's going on, sports? Repping the U out in Chicago. That's awesome, man. 21-0 at the half. Let's see. Hey, Insane Kane, that's what I'm going for, man. I'm just trying to hook up the Canes family. And listen, I'm going to tell you guys something. We still got commercials, so we can small talk. 237 in the chat. Appreciate the love, guys. I had several, and they might even be here. Are any of those Florida Gators fans in here that DM'd me on Discord, and I hooked you up with links to watch the Florida game? I'm always looking out for college football fans. Not even just the Miami ones. I had several Florida Gator fans DM me and say, can you get me a link for the game? And I said, sure, here it is. Right? Turnovers need to equal points. What does turnover do for us other than maybe slow down the momentum for Central Michigan? Yes, I get Coop. Well, they didn't score or get a field goal or 7 points. I get it. No points off that turnover. 0. Let me watch this Headley punt. My boy Headley putting in some work. I want to see what the naysayers have to say now. Because I had people telling me that it was dumb that I was that hyped on Headley. Y'all remember? I know you guys remember. I was hyping up Headley and they said, what are you doing? It's a punter. I said, what are you talking about? You're underestimating the importance of special teams. The ability to pin the opponent deep. Nice punt. Yep. He's putting in work, man. Maybe they did forget about Fiegels. You guys want him back? I'm not trying to pick on him. I'm just saying. Headley's got a leg. Jaron doesn't have the instinct to scramble, says CJ. Hey, 219, that's what it's all about, man. I want you to watch the game. That's more important than being here. So, but thank you for stopping in, 219. Yeah. Bandy was all on top of him. Mike, yeah. I'm still planning on going to at least one game if I can. I'm trying, man. And I got people trying to hook me up, and I appreciate that. Yeah, he was all over him. Jaron is better than Kosi. Lay off the bong water. Come on, D. Let's go. Bandy plays with a lot of heart. I can't really talk bad about Bandy. We're getting pressure on Moore. I do like that. I got links in the description. Somebody was asking. Khalifa? Yeah, I got links down there. Whew. Pickney was coming in hot. He was looking to get rid of that thing quick. There we go. And that's what I want to see from guys. That hit on Pimpleton, I know I may be one down behind, but on that second down play, that's what I want to see. I want to see guys wrapping up, not just going in for the pop, for the big hit. Bandy can get a little aggressive. He can. And that's kind of just the way he plays football, though. I don't think that he's ever going to change that. Thank you, Scott. Shelky for the sub, man. Appreciate that. Wait, did he fumble that? Putting work in? How are we putting work in on 7 points? I'm talking, did I say putting in work? His arm was down. His arm was down. Whew, let me calm down. I'm saying this is an opportunity to put in some work. This is an opportunity to improve and get better, is what I'm saying. Right now, I'm not impressed. Yeah, that's no fumble. That's no fumble. Think you guys are behind? It just depends on. It depends on what you're watching it on. I don't know. I say his forearm was down. You could maybe argue that it was moving around a little bit, but hey, thank you, Michael. Appreciate the kind words, man. I try to do my best, but I need to get better and better every day. What do you guys think? Fumble or down? I wouldn't say struggling necessarily, but we're not playing our best football right now. We look sluggish on offense other than that first drive. Take that first drive out of the equation. It's going to be interesting to see what changes. I'm still waiting for ruling on the field on my end. Around the Virginia game, when potentially Silvera could be back. Bubba Bolden will be cleared for safety. Will he make an immediate impact? Will he play? Will he see snaps? Will Silvera be healthy? Will he come in and play and make an impact? At that point, will Lingard have gotten more touches and make an impact? No, I feel like he was down. What halftime score is acceptable? I'd be cool with 21 or 28 to nothing. 21, 28 to nothing is what I feel like it should be at the half. I feel like we should be pouring it on them early. Only 7 points, Uncle Lou? Yeah. Yeah. 7 points. I was pushing for 14 to 21 in the first quarter. You were here, Uncle Lou. You know we touched on Central Michigan being a better football team than Bethune-Cookman. But for me to be like, okay, we're progressing. Our offense is clicking a little bit more. I was looking for 14 to 21. Nope. Hit the ground. What are you thinking about tonight, Uncle Lou? I know I'm getting off topic, but there's some Georgia fans in the chat. I still say that Notre Dame is overhyped. Overhyped, overrated. 34-17. That's a fair prediction. You'll trade me a running back for Brevin Jordan. Mallory's had 2 good catches, but Brevin Jordan is good too. We got lucky on that one. I told you, keep an eye on 88. They rely on that guy. Pimpleton is a playmaker for them. Yep, even Uncle Lou giving credit to Brevin Jordan. Wow, we're going to be inside the 10. All right, here's an opportunity to put a drive together. Right, Josh? When I said Pimpleton last night, I was like, watch number 88, Pimpleton. I don't normally make fun of people's names, but I'm just saying. I was like, Pimpleton, and then hold up. And then I had to get my notes again and look at it just to make sure I had the right name. What's going on, Dennis Wilson? How you been, man? Curveball, you don't know who Uncle Lou's team is? I thought everybody knew who Uncle Lou's team was. Why does our defense not have any pass rush? I don't have an answer for that just yet, Juan. One, two, Clemson's waiting for you. We got some Clemson fans in here too. We got some Georgia fans. We got some Florida fans. We got some Clemson fans. They still like to hang out, talk ball. They like to keep an eye on Miami, see what's going on. Uncle Lou's team is App State. Oh, man. It's frustrating, David, because we'll have a couple of big plays, and it's like I see the potential, and then it's like we backslide or something. I really don't understand. Yeah, we got 243 people in the chat. Thank you for the love for this game, guys. Links are in the description. I know a lot of people are popping in looking for the game. I've got 5 links available for you down there. If one doesn't work, don't sweat it. Move on to the next one. I'm sure you can get one of them to work for you. Yeah, I'd like to see us just put a good drive together. Yeah. What's going on, DJ? I can't tell if the attendance is higher than the Bethune-Cookman game. I heard 52K for Bethune-Cookman. I'm trying to look. It's maybe about the same. Maybe about the same. Thank you, Brock T, promoting the likes, man. Appreciate that. Welcome, Alan Hardman. Appreciate that sub, man. I don't know. I think we got to be out of the shotgun even in situations like this. Even inside the 10, I feel like sometimes we're just going to have to be out of the shotgun. We're either going to have to run the ball or we're going to have to operate out of the shotgun. I mean, what do you guys think? No? Or is it just Williams not getting rid of it? Can they go back? This is something I honestly actually don't remember. Can they go back and call targeting on a review? So like there was no call for targeting. They're going to go back and review the play. They see the targeting. Can they go back and call it? They can? Okay, I couldn't remember. Okay, thank you guys. Okay, let's see what happens here. Thank you, South Florida Community Watch Marks Zoo. What a name. Appreciate the sub, man. By the rule book, I think that's targeting, right? By the rule book, listen, I call a fair game. You guys know that I call a fair game. I've even had fans of opposing teams tell me, Coop, I got respect for you because when something was or was not a penalty, you said it, even if it wasn't in favor for Miami. So they're not even going to mention it. They're not even going to mention it. Okay, I'm just saying. Okay, all right. All right. We escaped on that one. Because that could have been a safety. We got lucky on that one. Now look, they're anticipating the run now. Now they're pumped up. Now Central Michigan's defense is hype. The man of sports, appreciate that sub, man. Now, as we said, listen, we said, how often do I say it every stream? Never underestimate any opponent. Never. So you're telling me we escape by the hair of our chinny chin chin and don't get a safety a couple plays before that, and then we turn around and still get a safety? Go ahead and express your frustration. It's fine. You can put your criticism and your frustration in the chat. This is live, happening right now. How do you feel about what just happened? Almost giving up a safety, and then turning around and giving up a safety. Oh, that's right. I got to update the score. 7-2 right now. 7-2. Right now, Central Michigan's hyped up. They're coming into Miami with nothing to lose, and that can be dangerous sometimes. I told you guys they were 1-11 in 2018. Right now, they're 2-1. They're on top of the world. They just got a safety on this Miami offense. You think they're not pumped? And I told you guys, even if I'm not responding to everything, I'm reading your comments. Trust me. I'm reading them as they go. Now that play that we got the safety on, that was out of the shotgun, right? Boy, I'm getting old. My memory's bad. Was that out of the shotgun? Oh gosh. Oh my gosh. Well, scratch that, because when we almost got the safety, I said let's run out of the shotgun. We ran out of the shotgun, and we got a safety. So 278 people in the chat. Thank you for the love, guys. If you're looking for the game, there's links down in the description. The score that you see below me right here is correct, 7-2. Yes, that's the right score. It's not a mistake or an error. Have you guys noticed that Mark Richt does seem to act a little weird, or is that just me? On ACC Network when they do the interviews and they talk about Miami. Did you notice pregame? I don't know. I'm overthinking it. But I feel like he just seems to act a little odd when they talk about Miami. Almost like he watches what he says or something. I might be the only one that feels that way. Baseball score. What's going on, Rico? Yeah, baseball score is not acceptable, man. Okay, so you guys see it too. I just wanted to ask. I wanted to put it out there. All right, let's go. Let's get a stop, defense. Let's go. Let's give this offense a chance to redeem themselves. We're handing out first downs like candy on Halloween. They come knocking at the door. Here's a first down for you. Here's a first down for you. That's the same thing we talk about us hurting ourselves. It's Miami versus Miami, you know? It's like we're playing against ourselves. We're always beating ourselves. What kind of candy, Coop? Not the not good candy, Raji. Not the good kind. We're not talking like full-size Snickers and paydays. We're talking the bad candy, the sugar-free candy. Look at that tight end. 6'7", 255. There we go. I want to see some green jerseys swarming to the ball, man. Kai, the tech guy. I feel like I haven't seen you in a while. How you been, man? I feel you, Daniel. I feel you, man. But you know it's frustrating for the defense. You know it's frustrating when we can't turn turnovers into points. Can anybody tackle the quarterback wearing a green jersey? Eddie, if any of the links are asking you to pay, just close out of it. You don't have to actually pay to watch any of the games. Look at him. 1 missed tackle. 2 missed tackles. Jumping over guys. Eddie, there are 5 links down in the description. If one of them doesn't work for you, just move on to the next one. Anytime, I'll give you a piece of advice real quick. Anytime you're ever clicking links to watch football games, basketball games, hockey games, baseball games, if they ever ask you to pay for something, exit out of it. Never pay for it. A lot of times those are just fake ads. So just make sure that you don't ever click on those. We'll see. He's holding his arm. He's holding his arm. What was the score at the half against Bethune-Cookman? I'm going to go look. $28-0. Come over here and take a look. Bethune-Cookman last week. 7 points in the first quarter. Same thing we did here. But we put up 21 right here in the second quarter. So we were up 28-0 against Bethune-Cookman last week. Why do I feel so much more frustrated with this? 7-2. And you guys know I'm always trying to look at the positives. I'm always trying to look ahead, the future of the program, what we're trying to build, what we're trying to do, not just each game. But right now, I'm struggling. I'm struggling right now. You know, I try to keep my eyes on the light at the end of the tunnel. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? Didn't see the safety. What happened? Get some 305. They actually had almost gotten a safety 2 plays before that on a play action. And then we decided, we ran the ball with DJ, didn't really go anywhere, operated out of the shotgun, and then they did get the safety. Hey, what's going on, Jay? Repping the U from Connecticut. What's going on, Eddie? I'm confused. I'm confused on what's going on, Eddie. If you're having problems with the link, just make sure you try the next one. What's going on, Joshua? This is the first half. Second will be different. I mean, I like the positivity, though. Eddie, if you're saying that to me, you do realize there are 5 links to watch the game down in the description, right? If one's not working for you, move on to the next one and it will probably work for you. I'm just trying to help you out, man. I don't know, Hurricane Logan. That first drive pumped me up. I was in the same position, Logan. We went backwards after that. Undisciplined team out there right now. Very well said, Logan. I was really pumped. That's what, Logan, that's what I preached last night. A fast start. I wanted to see 14-21 in the first quarter. There's Pimpleton. Number 88, their playmaker. And see, that's what I'm talking about, Jay. Jay says it seems like we always come from behind. And I am. Joshua, I do have faith. I mean, we will still take care of business in this game. It is just frustrating. Because I watch these other games and I feel like we always play from behind. We're always in a position to where we've got to convert a 4th down or we've got to get a game-tying or game-winning field goal. You know what I mean? Like, man, it's so frustrating. Yeah, that's what we do, Joshua. The refs are terrible, but wow, our defense is underperforming. This is Central Michigan, unreal. Yeah, I mean, Logan, you remember last week when Manny Diaz got in the huddle for the defense, the next play was a turnover. Was it not? 322 in the chat. Appreciate the love, guys. I got links down in the description for you if you're looking for the game. All I ask is sub to the channel so we can grow the family, and Super Chat is on. Both are optional, as always. Never required. But I'm just trying to help you guys out. I just said it too, Logan. Miami versus Miami. I remember what you told me, Juan. That clock is just ticking like... This has been the quickest game ever. I wish we could have picked that up. Do we get it? Who's football? There we go, baby. All right, let's get some. Let's put. Hold up. Let me get out the chain. That's turnover number 2 of this game, and that's what we said we needed. We need at least 2 turnovers. We wanted to see at least 2 turnovers. Let's put something together. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I will look at that, David. I'll look at it after this game. I've been needing to set up mods for a bit. Exactly. Now hear me out. Can that kill momentum for the opponent? Yes. Does that stop them potentially from getting any points on the board? Yes. This must be points. Right? Right? Are we all on the same page here? This must be points. 7 points. Yeah, David, I do need to get something set up. I do. It worked when there were less people, but as we continue to grow, you know, some changes need to be made. Eric's always my chain. It is your chain, man. What game am I coming to? Maybe Virginia or Louisville. I don't know. Kyle, how you been, man? Do I have touchdown rings? No. I'm not good with crafts. So somebody'd have to make them for me, or I'd have to find some to buy somewhere. Should go to the FSU game. I don't know. It's in Tallahassee. I guess that's closer for me than Miami. Coop, let me know when Miami plays because I don't see them. Yeah, I'm pretty frustrated right now, Logan. All right. We got to put points on the board. We can't set. Can you imagine 7-2? Imagine watching ESPN.
This is what it take.
And it scrolls across the bottom.
To where
Halftime,
you,
Miami 7,
on the
Central
side of your
Michigan
helmet.
2.
Please God score Miami greater than less than.
James, we need some prayer hands. Thank you, James, for the $2, man. There you go, CJ. We'll tear it up, man. I know, Logan. I know. That's why we get along so well, Logan, because we're all about looking at the bigger picture, you know, and again, trying to remain positive. But I am very frustrated. Play action. And see, this is what I'm talking about. We can't, if we're going to get a turnover, we better not come out here and do a 3-and-out. We better not come out with a 3-and-out after we just got a turnover. Come on, man. We need to be looking better and better every week. Is nobody open? Ooh. He can run, says Joshua. Uh-oh, well, we got Logan and Uncle Lou going at it about Georgia. Uncle Lou can smell when somebody mentions Georgia in the chat. Oh, you guys can vent in the chat. You guys know that. You know, you don't see me deleting comments or anything. You can vent how you're feeling right now. Because right now we're in the moment. This is live. We're watching the football game right now, second quarter, 7-2. Around 4 minutes left in the game. We're live. We'll do an overview and talk after. Wow. The crowd is booing. The crowd is actually booing right now. Guess what? Turnovers not turned into points. That's so frustrating, man. What is this? What does this mean? Now listen, I know I'm wearing the old outdated one. It's fine. What does... Thank goodness. Thank flipping goodness that Headley still picked that up and got it off. And still made it a decent punt. Oh my gosh. Come on, man. Give us something positive going into the half. You know? Give us something to be excited about. To get these guys pumped up. Thank you, KJ, for the sub. Logan finally said something smart. What happened? What did he say, Uncle Lou? We have one good thing to talk about, our puncher. Louis Headley is the man. I was hyped on him during the offseason, and as I said, people were like, no. Our punter is terrible? Right now, Central Michigan wants this game more. Central Michigan is coming out ready to fight and win this football game. Yeah, he held that a little bit too long, King Millie. Steve, what's up? Oh, gosh. Balin, I hope you're wrong, but I see exactly where you're coming from. Well, now see, Headley does the rugby style type pump. So he does roll out and he holds it for a little bit. That gives the Miami guys time to get downfield to make a play on the ball, to pin them deep, to down it. However, that was a little bit too long. to hang on to it. And hopefully he learns from that mistake, because that's a big mistake. That was way too long. Hey, thank you, Zachary. Thank you, man. It took a while to get it set up the way that I wanted. I'm going to tell you something I'm real upset about. Y'all know that I finally fixed the siren. So no more squeaky squeaky. I hit that thing up with some WD-40. And I have rang that siren one time. One time. That's pretty frustrating. Am I doing call-ins at halftime? I actually don't do call-ins at halftime. What I do with the live games is I just stay live during the game, take a break at halftime, and then after I do a reaction video. But I don't do post-game. I don't do call-ins on game day. A lot of times what happens is I speak in the moment, in my feelings, without actually taking an assessment of the game and watching the tape. So I don't really do much post-game. I go over stats and just my raw reaction, but then that's it. The squeaky siren was good luck. I'll make it squeak again if that's what it took. If anybody's new here, we got an influx of people, 340 viewers. Thank you for the love, guys. Links are down in the description if you're looking to stream the game. That could be accurate, Roger. We can't play like this and win football games. What happened to the offense after the first drive, though? For real. There we go. Somebody showing something. Jeez. Like, what took the air out of this offense after the first drive? We came out swinging like we wanted to. Did we think, ball game, it's 7-0. What happened? Update my scoreboard. It's right. It's correct, Glenn. All right. Let's put some points on the board. Come on. Taylor, a Florida Gators fan, I'm going to be honest with you. Yeah. We came out swinging. First drive of the game for Miami. Miami's first possession. And put 7 points on the board. We were pumped. We said this is how we start football games. And then that's what I've seen so far. Woo! -6 offensive yards in the second quarter. That's a tough stat to swallow, Balin. Wow. Jay Beardo, how you doing, man? That you by your name really pops when I see that. Everyone's but at halftime first drive was a fluke. Because here's my thing. Some people might... Wow. Some people may come out and say, well, it's hard for the players to get hyped because they're 1-2 and this is Central Michigan. If we can't man up and get hyped about every football game we play and run up the score on teams like this, how do you think that we'll perform when we play the bigger teams? We won't be ready. We won't put enough points on the board to beat them. It's not about that. We should be playing good football every game. We should see improvement every game, regardless of the opponent. What's up, Roy? How you doing, man? There we go. Okay. I like getting Hightower the ball. 350 people in chat. There are links down in the description. He just blew by Nelson. Did anybody else see that? Number 2 for Central Michigan just blew by Nelson. Excuse me. Excuse me, I'm on my way to the quarterback. Could you move out of the way, please? Oh, yeah, excuse me, sir. Yes. Here's my quarterback. Do with him what you wish. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I was in the way. And I know he's a true freshman. I know. What's up, Yellow Beach? Shane? Look, this was Nelson. Listen, I'm not picking on the kid. I am a Miami Hurricanes fan. I want our guys to do good. Okay? I want them to do good. You think I don't wish the best for them? He's wearing the U on his chest. Let me show you Nelson. Let me show you Nelson on that play. Here, I know you can barely see me when I get down. Here's Nelson. In the stance, in position, all right? The play goes. What's that going to do? Tell me that wasn't accurate. I'm not trying to be funny. He got beat, and then... Okay, all right. You're welcome, Billy. You're welcome, man. I mean, those last two plays, Jaron did not have time to do anything. And you guys know I'm not just picking on one guy. I'm not just picking on one, but I'm just saying, do you consider Central Michigan, are any of those players on the defensive line for them elite talent? Are they? So if he's going to get beat that bad consistently, what's going on? You know? Good play, Bandy. Good play, Bandy.
This is what it takes to wear the U on the side of your helmet.
Pray for Logan. He's in his safe room curled up in a fetal position with his emotional support cat.
This is what it takes to wear the U on the side of your helmet.
Embarrassing.
Uncle Lou, thank you for the 5, man. Showing me some love and some support. I don't know what you and Logan got going on there, but so no comment on that. But thank you for the 5, man. And Roy, thank you for the $1.99. Says embarrassing. I'm just so frustrated. Dang. That was a really good punt by Central Michigan. I'll give credit where credit is due. That's a pretty good punt. Pin us inside the 20. Not give JT an opportunity to try to make a play. Why are we under center so much? It's hard to say, Mr. HD, but my thing, I told you guys, I said, let's go out of the shotgun. And we went out of the shotgun and we got a safety.
This is what it take to wear the U on the side of your helmet.
Hope the Georgia Poodles get exposed tonight.
Thank you, Joshua Sparling, for the $4.99. I'm definitely going to watch that game. I'm not even going to lie. I'm going to be watching the Georgia Notre Dame game. Now, see, here's the thing. We're having to do a lot of we're seeing the Miami players do this. We're so frustrated. It shouldn't be 7-2. Right now, we can't talk any trash. What did we say in the live stream last night? Don't underestimate any opponent. And I said it in my preview video, and I said it in the live stream. We can't talk any trash right now because we've not shown up. And everyone who tells me we showed up against Bethune-Cookman, it was 63-0. Yeah, maybe we poured it on them in the second half, but we should have been pouring it on them from the first half. That's what we're talking about when we were saying the new Miami. When we were saying this is what we want to strive and push to be. And we're not showing it right now. We're not showing it. What we got to do is we're showing signs of what we were dealing with a year ago, last season, where when things don't go our way, we pout and quit playing football. Is that what we do? That's not what we're about. Now, I can't do nothing about it. I'm not an assistant or a coach for Miami. I'm not strapping up on Saturdays on game day. I'm not putting on a helmet. But why do we always deal with that? Why do we always deal with that, man? Man, it's frustrating. Listen, I'm not going to go change my shirt at halftime. I'm not going to unplug my light at halftime. I'm going to come back after the half and do this. I promise you. But I want to see us get better. I want to see us show more fight. I want to see us, when things don't go our way, instead of just pouting about it, going back and punching them in the mouth. You know what I'm saying?
This is what it take to wear the U on the side of your helmet.
This is a joke. Change it up and play ball, damn.
Thank you, Mario Rodriguez, for the $4. Got the tip jar about halfway full with U's. Appreciate that, man. Thank you. Yeah, I am in no way turning my back on this team. I also know that just because we beat Bethune-Cookman 63-0 does not mean that we were going to come out this week and look perfect. We still have so much work to do. But the one thing that we can control every single game, I think you guys can agree, one thing we can control every single game is we can show heart. We can show passion. We can show that we're fighting. And a lot of times we still have some players that look like when things don't go our way, they're just laying down. And all of a sudden they forget the fundamentals. They forget their training. That's all I'm saying. I want to see us continue to fight for all 4 quarters and not get down mentally just because things aren't going our way. You guys can vent. You can put whatever you're feeling in the chat. It's fine. And there are links down in the description, guys. There are people that are just coming in. It's halftime right now. Halftime just started. So if you're looking to start watching the game, I've got 5 links down in the description. No, and I feel you, Jeremy. I mean, listen, I don't expect this to be perfect.
This is what it takes
And I do still think we'll be fine in this game.
to wear the
I mean,
U
we will.
on the side of your helmet.
Put the chain up, put the rings up, and let's just play ball. All of that comes later.
And that is something that a lot of people have debated, Rod G. A lot of people have debated on that, on asking if we should get rid of the turnover chain or the touchdown rings. Hope we survive this one. I mean, I do think we'll be fine. I do think we'll be fine, but what's going on, Michael? I'm just reading the chat. I'm reading the raw reactions right now. I'm in denial of what? What am I in denial of? I'm saying that we're not playing good football right now. I'm not gonna take off my Miami shirt if that's what people are wanting me to do. That ain't gonna happen. But I'm telling you, we gotta look better, because my thing is we have to improve. We have to be improving game after game, at least in several different areas, because again, nobody plays a perfect football game, period. But I'm looking for, did the O-line look better, or did the QB look? I'm looking for the positives. Where do we get better at? Right now, where do we look better in this game? I'm asking you guys. What position group looks like they've gotten better? What player looks like they have improved or gotten better? Just be honest. I'm not just dogging the team. This is we're taking what we just watched and kind of taking an assessment and see where we stand. What have we improved on after the Bethune-Cookman game? What did we work on through this last week and get better at this week? That's all I'm asking, because my problem is that's what I have to see. I'm fine if knowing that we have to rebuild. We have a first-time head coach. We have a new offensive coordinator. We have a new offense. We have some freshmen in some positions. But I'm just saying I got to see improvement in areas. And you guys know that it's okay that you disagree. That's fine. I'm just looking at your comments. You guys don't have to agree. At the end of the day, the Miami Hurricanes fans that are in this chat want Miami to win football games. That's what we want. You have an idea of how to accomplish that. I have an idea of how to accomplish that. The other, assuming everyone in here was a Miami fan, other 354 people have their idea of how they want to accomplish that. So we're not going to agree. All right, sounds good, Jeremy. You know that I appreciate everything you do for me, Jeremy. Oh, man. I'm frustrated right now. I love you too, Jeremy. Appreciate everything, man. You've been here for a long time. I think that everybody, Billy P, my man, joining the Canes fam. You should have a U by your name now, Billy. Appreciate that. Try out those emotes. Thank you for the support, man. And we definitely, I don't think anybody's giving up. Maybe some people are. I don't know. I'm not. I'm not giving up on the team. It's not that. It's not that at all. It's good to see you again, IT consultant. I'm just expressing my frustration. In the ACC studio, they're saying Jaron hurt his shoulder. You may get to see Perry. We'll see. I'm not giving up either, Joshua. It's not that. But as a Miami fan, I think you've got to be at least a little frustrated. I understand even the people that are only all positive. I'm talking all positive. You go into this, we're lucky if we win half of our games. I'm just happy to try to get better and rebuild. I think you're still a little frustrated right now. I think you have to be a little frustrated just because I'm not seeing the heart in the fight that I would expect. This is a home game. Protect the rock. You know? If things aren't going our way, we can't just lay down and cry about it. That's not going to do anything. That's not going to put points on the board. That's not going to win the football game. Robert, always look for your little wave emoji. Keldon, we are winning, but Miami fans are pretty frustrated right now. I'm sure if you're looking at the chat, Keldon, you can see. Man. So what do we do? Let me ask you before I go get a refill for the second half. What do we do to play better football in the second half? What's the solution? What's the big thing that we need to focus on or that we need to do? Obviously, there's more than one thing that needs to happen, but what are you like? This has got to be better. Got to be better in the second half. Someone says put in Perry, the run game, run, tight ends. Mallory was looking like he had the hot hands on that first drive. Where's he been since then? I don't see him trying to get in the ball. Coop, do you think that the way we're playing, do we have a chance to win the Coastal? It's too early for me to say that right now, Big Will. It's too early for me to say that because we've only faced one ACC opponent. And we lost a close game, but we still lost. So it's too early for me to say that. Man. O-line. At this rate, we were excited about Lingard. Remember how much we talked him up last night? We were excited about Lingard. At this point, I don't know if we would see him. We would need to put up a lot of points in the third quarter. Unless the run game just tanks and we're looking for a spark to put in somebody different, that might make something happen.
This is what it takes to wear the U on the side of your helmet.
Jaron is not the problem. Nelson is getting beat, plain and simple.
Thank you, Eric Posada, for the Canadian 5. I think that's Canadian 5. Thank you, man, for the support. Appreciate that 5. Says that Nelson is getting beat. You saw my reenactment. I wasn't trying to be funny because I'm not here to poke fun at our own players. I want our guys to improve and play well. But he is getting beat, plain and simple. Run the rock. So it looks like the big thing is O-line needs to play better and we need to run the ball, is what a lot of people are saying. That's what I'm seeing in chat as just kind of the majority. And some people are calling for Perry. Man.
This is what it takes to wear the U on the side of your helmet.
There's a lots of lanes for the QB to run.
Thank you, Mo Kumo, for the 2, man. Appreciate it. Lots of lanes for the QB to run. So are you saying that Jaron Williams should run the ball more? I'm just making sure I'm on the same page with you. Big Will says his opinion is running game. Jaron Williams is still being decisive with the football. And we talked about this last night. Potentially about Jaron Williams being scared that he's going to throw an interception. There's a lot of weight on his shoulders. 0 interceptions. No interceptions for the redshirt freshman Williams. Maybe that puts too much pressure on him. Maybe it makes him second guess a lot of his throws. And he's only looking for the wide open guy. And he ends up not seeing it because he's just kind of too, And that's just what some people are saying, Joshua. That's what some people are saying. Points on defense may be required. We have, 2 turnovers on defense? But those were not turned into points. Turnovers should flip the momentum if the opponent has any momentum. It should take all of the air out of the opponent, and we should be able to march down the field and turn that into points. So those 2 turnovers, assume those are both touchdowns, is 21-2. Turnovers have to be points, period. So here's what I'm going to do. We got 337 in the chat. I play usually a little halftime screen. So you guys keep talking it out. I'm going to take my phone with me, so I'll be able to see you guys talking. I got to have a refill to make it through this game, okay? But we're going to, listen, we got to come back out of the half angry and upset. But we got to play violent football, passionate football, but we've got to play disciplined football. I don't want to see guys coming out just mad, throwing haymakers and not playing disciplined football, because that won't get us where we want to be. That'll actually probably result in more mistakes and more penalties. So keep discussing what we need to do coming out of the second half, or coming out of to start the second half. And I'll be right back. I'm going to go get a refill. I'll put up a little thing on the screen. Thank you for all the support so far, guys. You guys, the support on Super Chat, and just you guys conversating in the chat, interacting with each other. Even if you disagree, I love seeing it. I love seeing you guys talk it out. So, let me put that up. We got to get our mind right, man. We got to get our mind right. I'll see you guys in probably about 5 minutes, because we've been talking. All right? I'll see you in about 5.
that bag, get through.
All right, guys. I had some time to think and reflect while I was taking a leak and getting my refill. We got to come out with some fire and some passion and show that we want to take over this football game. Period. A lot of times, I saw some people in the chat. Listen, I'm holding you. I'm taking a leak. I'm sitting here holding y'all right here, just so you know. You went to the bathroom with me. We do play to the level of our opponents a lot. We do. And we got to stop doing that. We got to stop doing that. Wow, that end around led to nothing. They sniffed that out. Daytona Kane, appreciate that sub, man. 219 checking back in. Oh, curveball. So anybody that's here? Woo! That was a scary pass to Harley. I'm glad he pulled that in. What's going on, Mad Threads? There are links down in the description for anybody who's just checking in. That was a pretty good pass. That's a pretty good pass. No, I feel you, Georgia fan. A lot of times we are bad about focusing on the past. But, you know, I'm hoping we can try to start making an impact now. Now, see, how do we respond on this? This is the kind of things that I'm talking about. All right? We get a big play here. But then we get a hold. Let's come out now and make an even bigger play. You see what I'm saying? Because now, David making use of the flag emote. That's what I'm saying. So let's come out swinging now. Something didn't go our way. Let's not pout about it and get down. We got to change that. We're past the midway, the half field, 50-yard line. Let's go. I'm getting worked up. I can't speak words here. Come on. Let's see something. Let's put some points on the board. We need to score on this drive. We need to score on this drive. I think we have to. I'm not saying that determines the outcome of the game or anything. It's 7-2. But I'm just saying we need to put up points on the first drive coming out of the half. Here we go. And that's what we were doing. Crush that cup, Coop. Man, we might. We really might. What was it? First drive of the game, we hit Mallory twice, right? I hope Manny Diaz fired this team up at halftime. Harris with some hard-earned yards. That's a tough 3 yards right there from Harris. Adam, the sports guy. How you doing, man? Okay, I was about to say, hold up. I don't know. Do you guys think people are saying that Jaren's playing scared? There we go. There's a flag our way. There you go. Joshua says, finally. Back to Hulu, bro. All right, 219. Check back in with us, though, man. I'm not saying that I think that. I'm asking you guys because some people are saying that in chat. So I'm looking for opinions. All right, 1st and goal. How are we going to do in the red zone? All right, I'm standing up for this hole the rest of this drive. We got to put 7 on the board. Coming out of the half, 7-2, we got to put 7 points on the board. I'm disappointed otherwise if we don't. Second and goal. Let's go. Second quarter, we had 5 yards. 5 yards in the second quarter. There we go. That's making use of one of our big, tall, wide receivers. One of the leaders on the receiving core, in my opinion, KJ Osborne. Let's go. Finally. We've not put points on the board since the first possession that we had in the first quarter. Let's go. Let's crank it. Let's get the ball rolling. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Come on, man. Let me get that score updated. See, you can tell though, I'm not busting a move after that touchdown. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say, let's see more of that. You can say, good job, let's see more of that. There's nothing wrong with that. Because I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh, we scored a touchdown. I'm mad. I'm upset. No, we need to see more of that. I need to. I'm trying to encourage that type of behavior. You know what I'm saying? Let me get that score updated. But I'm not over here dancing a little jig after going up 14-2. I'm not. I really thought that I was going to get the cops called on me early in the season, but not yet. Finally, yeah, man. You think Osborne has soft hands? They made the adjustments now. It's time to get to that QB, get a safety turnover chain. You did say 52-3? I did. I did say 52-3. So obviously Central Michigan's not going to get 3 because they're at 2. Soft hands is good. Oh, I thought you meant soft hands in a negative way. Never mind. Okay, that's my bad, Glenn. I thought you were trying to say it in a negative way, which you can criticize either way, even if it was. But I guess you're right. I guess soft hands would be a good thing. Hopefully Diaz got on him, man. Because, again, last time we saw, like I told you guys, Manny Diaz got in the huddle. Blake, you could see Baker was in there talking last game with them, and Manny Diaz just stepped in and said, listen up. Now, I don't know word for word what he said. I wasn't there. But he ripped into him, and literally it was a turnover. At this point, I don't even want to see Central Michigan getting past the 50-yard line. I don't want to see Central Michigan getting any more first downs. I want to see complete domination by this defense. Get the offense back on the field, and let's get more points on the board. No, and I do agree, Jamie. That's what I said had to change for us to be a better football team, is we would have to play better in the first half, especially the first quarter. Shouldn't have to adjust as much as we do. I see what you're saying, Eric. Why do you think we play down to our competition? I don't know, Austin. I wish I had an answer for you. I really do. I said I want to see Miami play with the same heart and intensity as they would play every opponent. Now, not like this is what I'm saying. Not like this. I want to see Miami come out just like they're playing the top-ranked opponent every game with that type of, man, this is such a big game. Is KJ our tallest wide receiver? I believe so, James. At least out of the receivers that are going to actually see the field, I believe so. It might be Hightower. It's Hightower or Osborne, I believe. Pimpleton again. How can I see the game? Lenoris, I got 5 links down in the description for you, man. I got 5 links down there for you. If one doesn't work, just move on to the next one. But one of them should work for you. And I feel you. I know what you mean, Adam the sports guy. We do have a defensive-minded head coach. That is true. Wrap up, wrap up. Okay. There you go, Ivy. That's what I'm looking for. It was Njoku, which, of course, moved to tight end, so now it would be Hightower. Thank you, Baby Shaq. Dropping some knowledge on me. And welcome, William Morris. Appreciate that sub, man. Thank you. So, again, there are 5 links down in the description, guys. All I ask is, if you're not subbed, let's try to grow this channel and grow this college football family. And Super Chat is on, as always, but it's all of the above are optional. There we go. There we go. Good job, Finley. I said, let's not even let them get to the 50. They're not even going to get to the 50 for the rest of the game. What? Where's the replay? I want to see it. What did Knowles do? That's all right, Ty. Welcome back. Hey, Tyler Rawlings. Appreciate you hanging out, man. Coop, you have a way to send you photos. Eric Posada, I do on Instagram or Twitter. If you follow me over there, you can, there's that big tight end. What do we say? What do we say? Pimpleton and Poljan, the tight end. That's their go-to guys. Got it. All right. Yeah, you can send me stuff over there, Eric. You can DM me. They won't show the replay. What did Knowles do, though? Did anybody see what it was? You know what? It's in the past. It don't matter. It don't matter. It already happened. Because really what I'm looking for in the second half is for us to pour on the points. Make up for that pretty rough first half. For putting up only 7 points on Central Michigan. 27 rushing yards for Miami. Where's the run game? Wow, that was Pickney. Wow. That was
This is
Pickney
what it
running
takes.
stride for stride with him.
To wear the U on the side of your helmet.
Still kind of scary because I know he didn't turn around to try to make a play on the ball. But he wasn't too handsy or anything. Thank you, 219. Always showing Coop some love with the $1.99. Thank you, man. We'll be here. We'll be here. Ooh, okay. Their tight end is 6'7". Yep, Joseph's Comics. You are right, man. He's 6'7", 255. That's a big dude. Used to be quarterback. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Well, he looked like Coop out there. About 120 pounds. No good. No good. It's a fake. All right. Now here's what we do. Let's come out. Let's put 7 points on the board. Didn't know you kicked for Central Michigan. I gotta throw. Listen, I can make fun of myself, so I think that it's fair that I can make fun of another skinny dude because I take enough criticism for being a skinny dude. All right. Coach, how do I subscribe? Lauro, there should just be a big old red sub button down below somewhere. It'll pop up when you do it on the screen. This group of players is nothing like the group that Jimmy Johnson recruited and coached. They also played more top 20 teams than we do now. And that's the thing where Miami fans, we catch a lot of flack because we do live in the past a lot. Let's just be honest. I mean, we can brag about the national championships. That's fine. But we won't ever have that same team again. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that we can't be that good. I'm saying we won't have that same team. It won't be those same guys. They're too old to play college ball now. So we'll never have those same guys, that same exact team. Thank you, Glenn. Thank you, man. And I know though, Mike. That's the thing. I mean, again, trash talk will happen because it's college football. But, man, we got to put in some work to really be able to really dog other teams or trash other teams. Because you have to admit that this season, all we've really done is this. Right? All we've done is a bunch of jawing, a bunch of talking. That's all we've done so far this season because the only victory we have is against Bethune-Cookman. IT consultant. Yeah, I can kick a football okay. I can kick a football all right. I'm too short and too skinny though. If we were kicking a field goal and Enos or Manny said, "All right, Coop, we're gonna have the placeholder. We're going to fake the field goal, and we're going to have him toss it to you. I'm going to be like, Coach, I'm going to get mauled. I'm going to get killed out there. You know what I'm saying? I'm too small. I'm too small. Thank you, Alan, for the kind words. And see, I know, Adam the sports guy, I know. I kind of wondered. I'm not going to say anything because I don't know how he's really actually feeling about it. But I did mention that I feel like he was acting a little weird or off when they were talking about Miami. And a lot of other people said they agreed when Mark Rick would talk on the ACC network. Where's that wow factor with this offense? We were so pumped about the motion, and we were so hype on this offense is getting completely reworked. We're gonna look so different and so good. Another play action. Central Michigan moved the ball better on their last drive up until the field goal, right? Okay, I'm trying to be positive. I'm trying to be positive, okay? But can I say one last thing? Can I say one last thing? And I've said this before, and a lot of people don't agree with me. But I got to put it out there. Make sure you try all the links, Wesley. There are 5 of them down there. Can I say it? Pensacola Kane, appreciate that sub, man. We're growing the family. We're growing the family tonight, so that's good. All right, I'm just going to say it. I'm just going to say it. Why does it feel like even when we're winning that we're losing? That's all I'm asking. That's all I'm asking. And you guys know I'm about positivity. I'm not going to keep it all negative, but I'm just saying a lot of times that's how I feel. And that's me being 100% honest with you guys. Maybe I did set my expectations too high. Maybe I did. I try to be realistic. I try to be hopeful. But I try to be realistic. I mean, I understand that it's a first-year head coach. I understand that it's a redshirt freshman QB. I understand that it's a new offensive system. I understand that there's a lot of new guys in positions. I take all that into account. I ain't lying, though. I'm about to buy this little micro touch solo. $20? Been doing great. All right, Loro. Heck yeah, man. Don't buy mattress. Ibis Canes fan 80 says you're a realistic optimist. I'm a realistic pessimist. I am. That's probably accurate. Realistic optimist. That's probably me. Billy P, that U looks good by your name, man. I love it. There's that same chick. She's at every Miami game. The chick with the shoulder pads. So here we go. It's up to the defense to get us the ball again. Trick play. Knowles is close by, but can't make a play. How long of a pass was that? 20 to 50. Now, they said that they were struggling with the deep pass. Anything further than 20 yards. They were struggling with that coming into this game. Oh, man. Links are down in the description. We've got another influx of people. Links are in the description, guys. About 4.5 minutes left in the third quarter. Bandy. Rub off that butter, man. It's all right, Conundrum. You can speak your mind on that. Now, he had some ups on that. He did high point the ball. Listen, I told you guys, I mostly played wide receiver, but I did fill in at safety. He high pointed the ball there and did try to make a play on it. But he's gotta hang on to that. What's scary, though, is how open a lot of these guys have been. They're getting a lot of separation from these Miami DBs, and they're open, but there's been a lot of underthrown balls by Central Michigan's quarterback. We're probably going to be pinned deep again. Oh, whew. Whew. Okay. Links are in the description, guys. Oh. Well, that might be it, IT consultant. Maybe that's it. You're welcome, Miami 07. I'm just trying to hook you guys up. Eric, make sure you try all of them. There's 5 of them down there, Eric. I love how I can just spin around. I'm watching the game. I'm talking to you guys. Yeah, it just depends on the device you're watching on. Make sure you try all of them. Like here, I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna pull up the second link. What link are you guys using that's working? I'll pull up the second one. Now I can't show it. If I show the game, I'll get banned. Oh, never mind. It's back on. Make sure you try all the links. I'm gonna pull up the second link and see if you hear the audio from it. I'm gonna click play. I'm watching it on my TV. But I'm going to pull up a link on my computer.
Anytime soon, that's for sure.
There it is. Just make sure you try all the links. Because I'm just trying to hook you up, man. I'm just trying to hook you up. No, we can't run the ball. We cannot run the ball on this defense.
This is what it take to wear the U on the side of your helmet.
Download NCAA live stream on Google Play.
I've never heard of that, West End 04. Thank you for the $2. Does it work? Thank you for the support, man. I've never heard of that. Another play action. It does work. I'll have to check it out. Dark also says it works. I'll check it out. Thank you, man. Always looking out for me, West End. You guys understand too. God, why do I have to be so negative with this? But imagine the Miami fans that are not getting to watch this, that are having to just check up the scores on an app, and they saw, like I said, 7-2 at halftime. Imagine the Miami fans that had to see that. We're about to go into the fourth, and it's 14-2. Sniffed it out. They saw that play coming as soon as we lined up. They saw that play coming. That's why I said we're winning, but it's like we're losing. We need to be able to consistently bust out some, even some 3 and 4 yard runs on first down. Wouldn't that be nice? To always be in like a 2nd and 6 or 2nd and 4 situation on most drives. Wouldn't it be nice? If we could come out and knew that we could pound the rock. I mean, I'm just saying, if Central Michigan scores here, we're looking at 14-9. And that's why, as I said, I look at the positives. I was thinking the Bethune-Cookman and Central Michigan would be opportunities to improve and get better before we get into the meat of our ACC play. We've got Virginia Tech coming up. Virginia, Georgia Tech, Pitt. Third and long, it's either a run or a screen. It has been so far. All right, defense. Let's get the offense back on the field. North Carolina is losing to App State right now, 34-24. Just a heads up. That's in the fourth quarter. That's a tough pill to swallow, Sam. It is. Just because I feel like or felt like that even what would be considered a rebuilding year for Miami, if you want to call it that. Some people do, some people don't. We would still be better than most of the teams in the Coastal, right? I feel like that's what we discussed a lot in the live streams in the off season. Another long field goal for Central Michigan. 55-yarder. Wow. He nailed it. 14-5. Wow. Wow. Dang, 55-yarder. Strange Clouds says final score 38-5. I hope you're right. I hope you're right, man. But with the way the offense has not been moving the ball. All right. Bring it out, JT. Reverse. By the shoe. He was about to reverse the field, man. All right, let's put together a drive. Please. Please. All right, so quick pass out to Thomas. I always struggle if I want to call him JT or Thomas. I think most people call him JT. It's just easier, it's shorter. There we go. Good pass to Hightower. At this point, we got to just try to put some points on the board. Let's be real. All right. You guys know what to do. We held up once. Started out strong and tanked for the rest of the quarter. Hold them up. I know it's frustrating. I know it's frustrating. But put them up. Put them up, guys. I want to see them. There's 283 people in here. I know at least 250 of those viewers are Miami fans. Gotta be.
This is what it takes to wear the U on the side of your helmet.
I hope we can hold on here.
Thank you, Van Jones. Thank you for the 2. Same here. Same here, Van. There you go. I see nothing but 4s looking at the chat. It's a beautiful sight. Nothing but 4s. I agree, Adam. We always play down to the competition. Oh, man. And see, I think that makes sense Because everybody just be real with me for a second. Think about it. For the people who say we don't play down to the competition. We come out and hang with Florida. I understand that we took a loss. And Florida fans here are going to laugh. It's fine. But we hang in there with Florida. How can we not come out against Central Michigan and put up some serious points on them? You know what I'm saying? Because man. I'm watching, King Millie, I'm watching a commercial about a pillow for the 14th time today. Well, I'm not even saying that Florida is that good, but I would say they're better than Central Michigan. You let me know how you like it, Ibis. You let me know how you like that My Pillow. You get 2 of them for $70 if you use the promo code. That's the #1 selling pillow in America. No, I'm getting that manscaping thing. That thing I can just take it and just use it all over my whole body. You know? I'm going to get that thing. What's the score? Believe it or not, I don't know if you'll believe these words coming out of my mouth. 14-5 going into the fourth quarter. Who was asking? Aldello? 14-5. I don't, Josephs. I don't. I ain't got that much hair. Listen, this is Coop not shaving for a week. The game's just not coming back on. We always have small talk during commercials. We got to lighten the mood a little bit, right? This is Coop not shaving for a week. I ain't playing. I'm not a hairy guy. I'm just not. It might be TMI. The 311 people in here, I'm telling that. It's 14-5. Audello. Because what's frustrating to me is I'm not predicting the Virginia game. It's too early for that. But just watch. Night game, breaking out the new parlay stuff against Virginia at home. All the Miami players will be hyped. They'll be pumped up. You'll see guys jumping, going crazy. I'd like to see them get pumped and excited for every game, not just the big time games. You play this game because you love it. You want to make an impact every single play. And I'm talking every single game. Every play, every game. Yeah. You got it, Arlen. Oh. So we got another influx of people. If you're looking for the game, I got 5 links down in the description. Got 5 links down there for you. All I ask, and every time I do this, it seems to work. I'm just going to say it. If you're not subscribed to the channel, all I ask is that you sub so we can grow this college football family. That's all I ask. And Super Chat is on, but optional. You do not have to do it. I just throw it out there. Usually somebody subs every time I do that. We'll see. We'll see. The most underutilized set of tight ends ever. I've been saying that, Army Kane, since I I've been saying that for the last 2 years. That was the loudest motorcycle I've ever heard in my entire life. You guys might even been able to hear that. Jeez. That was loud. Is that legal? Really pumped up for Central Michigan, please? You're telling me, Soul Man, that if you played football, you wouldn't be pumped up every time you got to step on the field and play? I feel like you should be. If you're only pumped up for the big time games, how's that going to work out for you? That's just my opinion. That's just my opinion, but I'm just saying. I would be so excited to take the field every game. I'm talking about the players on the field. It would be a blessing to get to suit up and play the game of college football. You know, I would never want to take it for granted. Wearing the U on your chest, I would be pumped up for every single game. I'm just saying. And I want to see that same type of fight and heart from all the guys wearing a U on their chest. Dang, did Williams take a shot? Here we go. Here's the replay. Oh, he got hit. I bet that took the wind out of him. I bet that took the wind out of him. Yep. I bet it did. There you go, Cypher. Hey, it's good to see you, Cypher. Keldon was here earlier, man. Exactly. That's the kind of heart in the fight I want to see. Said every snap you get to take in the game of college football is a blessing, man. Never take it for granted. So when I see guys just kind of hum-hawing around going through the motions, yeah, I do get kind of upset. Keldon is back. He's still here. Shooting ourselves in the foot, man. Kodak Black, I got 5 links down in the description, man. I got 5 links for you. Yep. That is. That is. That's a good call. I can't argue with that. First and goal from the 17. You got to hang on to that. You got to hang on to that. Another thing, what do we say? Look back at the past games. I know it sucks to look back, but that's a catchable ball. That's a tough catch. That's a tough catch. I agree. Man, these big time catches never go our way. And that's what upsets me a lot of times, Adam, is I watch those games and I feel the same way. And I hate to say it, but I feel that same way when I watch those other games. If anybody's looking for the game, I got 5 links down in the description. How many third downs have we converted this game? It's not been good. I know that. We have not converted many third downs, but I didn't see the stat come up. Maybe I wasn't paying attention. 2? 1 or 2? That's true, Glenn. Maybe I need to bring it back. Those things were delicious. Pull up the stat. 1 for 8. I got commercials. Let's look a little bit. Let's do some research here on the Canes. Did I get real-time stats on ESPN? I do. Hey, come over. Let's take a look at our performance so far. First downs for Miami so far. You guys know I'm not a negative Nancy. I'm not about just complaining and whining. I'll make it real big. That way everybody who can't see real well can see it. First downs for Miami so far, 1 of 8. And I don't know how accurate this is as far as if it's up to this very second. Central Michigan, 5-14. How many rushing yards we got? 33. Yeah, it may not have updated. It may be 2 of 8. But either way, 1 of 8, 2 of 8's not good. Like, still gets the point across just the same. 19 rushing yards, 250 passing yards. 9 penalties for 90 yards. Man, what positives can I pull from that, man? You know, that's why I wait and do the react video about 20-30 minutes after the game, so I can calm down, I can review the stats, and, you know, collect some information and then put a product out there for you guys to watch. But man, I got you, James. I got you, curveball. I've thought about it, Lauro, but I don't know. Maybe in the future if enough people wanted it. A lot of other guys do post-game. Fourth and goal. What do you do here? You're Manny. You make the call. I guess you take the points, right? I guess you take the points. Did he seriously just miss that? Did he seriously? Oh my gosh. Oh, thank goodness we got that penalty. Or they got that penalty. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you. But there's something going on up here. There's something going on up here. There has to be. He better put this through the uprights. 22-yarder. Thank goodness. 17-5. Ooh, man. That one's making me feel a little sick. Maybe that'll calm him down a little bit. Maybe that'll calm him down a little bit. I hope. I hope. I don't have an answer for you, Buckeye Nation. I actually don't have an answer for you right now. Because I think a lot of people can agree that it's not a good look to go out and not crush a team like Central Michigan. I understand that that stuff happens. I know there have been top 10 and top 5 teams that have only squeaked by. Missed tackles. More arm tackling. More missed tackles. He's trying to redeem himself. I'm going to save his touchdown, guys. Oh, Buckeye Nation. You got Cypher in the chat. He's asking you a question. He said, what a game today, right? I didn't see it. What was the score, Cypher? Or Buckeye Nation? You're watching the game in my glasses? A lot of people do. I don't... Y'all crazy. Oh, he took a shot on that one. Everyone does buy you one. Everyone keeps an eye on Miami, always. They might not want to admit it, but they do. There's Pimpleton. Genius expert, what in the world are you talking about? They're across the 50. 4th and 1. Money right up the middle. I haven't seen him, Uncle Lou. I actually haven't seen him since before the half. Right before the half. First down for Central Michigan, James. Again, man. We got to make these catches, man. Got to make that. Boom. In the hands. In the hands. Buckeye Nation, I didn't see what the score was.
This is what it take.
Or Cypher, if you guys let me know. I didn't see it.
On the side of your helmet.
Jose Castillo, thank you for the $5, man. I hope I didn't butcher your name. You've been on my channel before. So I appreciate the $5, man. Always showing Coop some love. 76-5, then the game was delayed. Jeez. Are you watching this game, Cypher? Or are you just hanging out? What about you, Keldon? Are you watching the Miami game? Come on, get a stop on the third down. You are, Cypher. Who's got eyes on the QB? Come on. Let's go. Let's get a stop. Come on. Let's go. Please, let's get a stop. Wide open. What happened there? That was Pimpleton, right? That's their number one target when it comes to their wide receivers, right? Pimpleton? Has anyone else heard that name today? Right? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Okay, timeout. Okay. Oh my gosh. What's up, Christian? Just drop in, see how it's going, doing stuff. I got you, Keldon. Cypher said he's watching the game. We got 292 in the chat right now. Thank you for the love, guys. Thank you for the love. Us Miami fans we got to stick together, man. We got to come together to get through some of these games like this, right? Otherwise, listen, if I didn't have you guys, I'd just be sitting here venting to myself. That's the situation a lot of us would be in without having Miami Hurricanes YouTubers and stuff like that. I just have to sit here and talk to myself. Now I got commercials, so we can chit chat for a minute. Hurricanes fan for over 30 years. It's almost heartbreaking to see this team be this bad. Wisconsin killed these people. Yes. Wisconsin did beat Central Michigan 2 weeks ago, either 60-0 or 66-0. It was one of the two. 62-0, 61. It was 60. Hold on. It was something. Let me just look. 61-0. This was 2 weeks ago. Central Michigan versus Wisconsin. 61-0 was the final. Just to give you guys a heads up. I'm not comparing this to Wisconsin. I'm just saying that was the score to their game. That's all right, Everything Productions. You didn't have to be a Miami fan coming out of the womb. These are the kind of drives that I was looking for Miami to put together, right? Like, tell me again, where's the heart in the fight? Guys are standing around just looking lost, like they don't care. Maybe I'm alone in that. I know that passion and fight and caring about your team doesn't win you the football game. I understand that, but it doesn't hurt. We're lucky he overthrew that and had enough pressure on him. I mean, he got like pushed into him. Yeah, he was just standing there, and he got pushed into the Miami player, so you can't say nothing about that. I gotta ask, are there any Central Michigan fans in here? Are there any Central Michigan fans here? Normally I ask that before it gets started, and I might have and I just forgot. UCF leads 34-28. It's a close game. I don't think there are. On my preview video, there was only one Central Michigan fan. That was it. Whew. You know they're probably at least getting a field goal because their kicker can put them through the uprights. Oh, they're going for it. They're going for it. If you want to check out the end of this game, links are in the description. We're coming up on 6 minutes left in this game. Pass interference. Holding. Pickney trying to cover that 6'7" tight end. Huh? Wait. Did I just see a different replay? Did I just watch a different replay than everyone else? Now I said you can't let it come down to one or two calls determining the outcome of a game or being that big of a deal. But I ain't buying that one. I'm not buying that one. I give credit where credit is due, and I'm honest and fair. I'm not buying that one. Okay, push them back. Push them back. I don't know, Laura. I don't know. All right, somebody make a play. Somebody wearing the U on their chest make something happen. Pimpleton, again. Show me the replay. Show me the replay. I want to see it. Here we go. Miami's defense. They better be playing mad right now. What's going on, T. Davis? I don't have an answer for you, man. We're on like flag number 12 or 13. We're on flag like number 12 or 13 right now for this game. 12. 12 penalties. Push them back. How many flags is that? That's number 12, KM. Miami has 12 flags this game. $13. That's 13. Diaz looks livid. At least Carter looks pumped up. What's going on, Aaron Wallace? No. No. Nope. Okay, you gotta admit that's kind of crazy, though. Like, literally, like they said, almost like you were crowd surfing. That was kind of crazy. Are they gonna review it? What's going on, Kane Freak 2017? Nah, you didn't get in. Me too, J.A. Kane. Me too. Nah. Nah. He ain't in. I reach up in there and strip that ball out. The dude is going to go crowd surfing. Reach up there and yank that ball out from under him. No, he's definitely short. Your thoughts exactly. Are we on the same page, T. Davis? If you're trying to catch the conclusion to this game, I got 5 links down there for you. Down in the description. Look at how long we had to stay on the field for that possession. Look at how many plays the defense had to be on the field in the red zone there with all the flags and stuff. We just got pushed back. We just got pushed back into the end zone. We update the score. This game's not over. This game is not over. You have to understand that we're not putting points on the board. With us not putting points on the board, this game is definitely not over. Trying to get these scores positioned right. Three minutes and 21 seconds is a long time, especially when your offense is not putting together good long drives and putting points on the board. That's a long time.
This is what it takes to wear the U on the side of your helmet.
We suck.
Thank you, Terran Blow, for the $2. I wish that $2 donation. I wish that you were able to say something else, but given the situation, yeah. Thank you, Terran Blow, for the $2, man. Okay, so I got commercials. At this point, just talk to me for a second, okay? We got 323 people in the chat. At this point, I'm being honest. I feel like I'm ranting and raving this whole stream. All we can do is try to escape with a win. All we can do is try to hold on to this 17-12 or try to score right here and put the game out of reach.
This is what
for
it
Central
takes
Michigan.
To wear the U
We're not going
on
to
the side
score
of your helmet.
30
Hope
plus
refs get
points.
mugged after game.
Thank you, James Kane, also for the 2, putting some more using a tip jar. James Kane not happy with these refs. We're not putting up 30 plus, 40 plus, 50 plus. We will be lucky right now to escape with the win with the way that the offense is moving the ball. I'm serious. We have to at least get a field goal here, period. We have to at least get a field goal on this drive. It needs to be a touchdown, but it's got to be at least a field goal. Can we just run the clock out? The Central Michigan still has 2 timeouts. We would have to get some first downs. What's going on, Clemson Tigers Nation? We've only had 1 or 2 third down conversions. We have to have them this drive. Have to. Good run, DJ. Tough run from DJ there. Take our time. I can't believe I'm saying this, but... Oh, they're going to go ahead and use their timeouts. All right. I can't believe I'm saying this, but if we can move the ball, we might just have to try to run this timeout and get out with 17-12. I don't want to see that. I'm telling you, I want to put 7 points on the board. Don't take what I just said and twist it or take it the wrong way. $343 people in the chat. If you're trying to catch the end of this game, the score you see right here,
this is what it take
is right.
To wear the U.
That score is not
your
wrong.
Helmet.
Refs or no refs, time for QB change.
Turin Blow with another 2, calling for a quarterback change. We'll talk it out. We'll talk it out, Turin. Thank you for the 2. $4 on the night, man. Anybody else got a headache? Is it just me? App State beat North Carolina 34-31. FSU beat Louisville 35-24. Boston College beat Rutgers 30-16. Yeah, DJ's slow to get up.
This is what it take to wear the U
my blood pressure
on the
is
side
up.
of your helmet.
Thank you, IT consultant, for the $2, man. Not even leaving a custom message. Just dropping a $2 tip in the tip jar. Thank you, man. Yeah, we're just trying to escape with a win. And I actually can't believe I'm saying that. I really can't. But I think we're just trying to escape with a win at this point. I really do. Lenoris, yeah. Stay in bounds. Whew, I thought he was going to go to the sideline. You have no way to talk them down? Yeah, I mean, they're going to go. They're going to go, man. You're at the game. What's it like over there, Peppa? Give us an inside scoop. And look at that schedule. VTech, Virginia, Georgia Tech, Pitt, FSU. Nowhere to go. On third down. 349 in chat. You guys are trying to catch the end. I know that's what's happening. A lot of people are coming in because they're seeing it scroll on ESPN. Listen, again, I told you guys, could you imagine not being able to watch this game, the whole game, and you just see 17 to 12 scrolling on ESPN? Yeah, you're going to be looking. You're going to be looking for the game. 1 for 10 on third downs. We're trying too hard to play it safe. Yeah. Hey, look. Now what are we going to do? I even actually was a little bit surprised with DJ when he tried to slide right there at the first down. Is that really what we're doing? Is that what we're doing? Yeah, now keep in mind we're off next week. It's our second bye week for Miami, so good kick from Headley. Good kick. Pin them deep. Good kick from Headley. Good kick. $39 seconds left. 39 seconds left.
This is what it takes to wear the U on the side of your helmet.
Thank you, Ciro Santana. Sorry if I'm pronouncing your first name wrong, bro. Thank you for the $5. Thank you for the support. I know that it's harder to show support when you're down and out. We got to come together for these moments, though, man. Because otherwise, I'd probably just go insane.
This is what it takes to wear the U.
He had a dude wide open.
Williams worries too much about incompletions and holds on way too long. Let the ball rip, man.
Jose Castillo, thank you for another $5. That's kind of something that we talked about. I talked about if maybe it's messing with his head that he's so worried about throwing his first interception. We did talk about something similar to that. Playing down to the competition. You're right, Dupree. You're right, man. And they got it. Okay, so there's runoff. There's runoff. You got like 10 seconds left in this game. You got like 10 seconds left because the viewers are going up. You only got a few seconds if you're trying to catch the end of this game. You better be clicking that link down in the description right now. If you're wanting to catch the end of this. They got their third guy up. Their third QB up. You know they're going to hit Pimpleton. They're going to hit Pimpleton or they're going to hit Poljan. Either their best wide receiver or their 6'7" tight end. 15 seconds left. 17-12. Central Michigan has 0 timeouts left. But they do have the ball. 2nd and 10. There we go. End it. Just end it. Just end it. Just end it. Where did I get that lid? JacobDaNation.com. Spelled just how it sounds. Just end this game. Just end this game. It's been ugly. It's been ugly. Just kneel it and just end this game. Please end it. I got you, Melinda. Please end it. Okay, listen here. Listen here. Listen here. I want to say something real quick while there's still 375 people in here. I want to say something. Don't forget that next week is a bye week. And then we get into the meat of the ACC play for this season. What I'm looking to you guys. I'm looking to my Miami Hurricanes family. Are there any positives from this game other than escaping with a win? And I'm going to say escaping with a win, even though Central Michigan never led in the game. It stayed way too close for comfort against a MAC West opponent. Are there any positives to pull from this game? I'm asking, because right now I have nothing other than escaping with a win, and I'm just being real. I'm being real. A win is better than a loss, yes, but what positives can I pull from this? Did the offense look any better? Did the defense look any better? Did special teams look any better? That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, Eric. There's not really a ton of positives to pull from it. See, you could say, oh, Louis Headley did good, but I've been hyped on Louis Headley. He's pretty good at punting. There's nothing big that I could bring up. There's nothing that I would consider major. You know, wow, the O-line just looks so much better. Or, wow, we really improved our third down. Not completions. I'm at a loss for words. You guys know what I'm talking about. T-Bird, man, appreciate that sub. No turnovers, but see, that's not a major thing against this opponent, right? I expect no turnovers. And that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. We did escape with a win. I would rather win than be sitting here talking about how we lost this game. Yes. Yes, I would rather be sitting here talking about that than, oh my goodness, how did we lose this game? Oh, now I got to look at that ugly Clemson orange color on my screen. But see, and that's what I was worried about, because I said there's no way we could be looking past this team looking ahead to Virginia Tech because we have a bye week in between. We have T. Davis. I got to throw some shade at the Clemson fans in here. You know, we have an extra week to prepare for VTech. Why in the world would we look past Central Michigan? And that's why I said, and I'm going to say it in my React video. Why does it feel like when we're winning, we're losing? Why do I feel like 17-12 is a loss? It's not. It's not. I understand, but I'm just saying. That's all I'm saying. Hey, from Australia. What's going on, women in business? Man, it just that, you know. It's tough. I'm frustrated, okay? I'm frustrated. That's not the kind of game that I expect out of Miami.
This is what it take to wear the U on the side of your helmet.
They better be a different team after the bye week. Great job as always, Coop.
Thank you, Rod G. Maybe it has to be the big games for this squad to be pumped and hyped. Maybe they do think, oh, it's just Central Michigan. I'm spitting everywhere. I'm so worked up. Maybe they think, oh, it's just Central Michigan. No biggie. Is that what it is? Is it got to be prime time, 8 p.m. on ABC with the lights on? Is that what it takes? Because it shouldn't. That's what I'm saying. That's all I got to say. What's the final? 17-12. 17-12. So, what I'm going to do you feel better about the offensive scheme? No, I do not. I do not. We looked unenthusiastic. We do not have that killer instinct, that killer mindset at all. I don't think. Again, please correct me if I'm wrong. We play uninspired. We don't come out looking like we want it more than the opponent. I know that alone won't win you football games, but it does help. It does. That's what I heard, Mega. That's what I heard, Mega Militia. Let me see if anybody's doing post-game. You guys know what I do. I don't take phone calls after the game. I don't take phone calls after the game, and I'll tell you why. Because I would just speak out of my feelings right at this moment. I need to kind of take a look at the stats. I need to think about it a little bit, and then I'll post a reaction video. So that'll be up within the hour that I'll put that up. And I want you guys to comment on it and tell me what we need to do. Because we've got the ACC meat of it coming up. And we can't take any L's. We literally cannot. We can't be against VTech or Virginia saying shoulda, woulda, coulda. Or we'll be in a real bad spot real quick. The only positive, again, is we escaped with the W. I'm not going to try to spin it in some kind of this team is the greatest team ever. It just we escaped with a win tonight. It's as simple as that. On the side of your helmet.
New kicker, new O-line. Williams needs more coaching.
Thank you, Hot Z, for the $2. I think that might be your first time donating. I think it might be. I don't recognize the picture or the name. Thank you for the support, Hot Z. Thank you, man. Hey, Buckeye Nation, listen. I appreciate the kind words. I always want this to be a place for all college football fans to hang out. I know I focus Miami, but I'm just putting it out there.
Yay, Bubba got a field goal.
Bubba Baxa did get a field goal. Thank goodness there was a flag on the one that he missed, or people would have been screaming. Because you know that he actually did miss that field goal. We just got lucky with the flag, the first one, when he kicked it. Thank you, Raji, again, a huge supporter on my channel. I will have links for the VTech game 2 weeks from now. You guys already know.
On the side of your helmet.
Thanks for the links, Coop.
You're welcome, Dashust, and you know that I'm gonna say your name wrong, bro. You know I am, but I think you've accepted it at this point. Thank you for the $5. You're very welcome, man. And James Kane coming through with another 2. Stop playing pro-style offense. Run the spread. Dash Oost.
This is what it takes
I'll forget it next week, man.
to wear the U on the side of your
Let me
helmet.
ask you guys.
Stop playing pro-style offense run spread.
Let me ask you guys one question to wrap up. Do you want a stream next week even though Miami is not playing? Do you want some type of stream on this channel to talk about just, again, the state of the program and what we need to do, where we're at? Do you guys want to stream in the bye week? Okay, so we got some yeses. All right. What we'll do, we'll go live at some point. What we'll do is just talk about the state of the program again. That's what we'll do. And I'll let people call in. Oh, we ain't closing the channel down. Listen, Zoe Gator, and this is what I'm talking about. You guys are going to be like, Coop, how in the world can you end on that? Listen. Ride or die. Together. If the ship goes down, we're all going down, right? I mean, no, I don't need to be saying that. Listen, ride or die, man. I told you that at the end. Huddle up to end it. Huddle up. If you don't want to, come on, do it. Huddle up. Miami fans, take your phone, put it up to your face right here. This is something we do. We're going to huddle up to end the stream. We're huddling up. Come on. Get in this huddle. If you care about Miami, get in this huddle. If you're up, get up to your TV. I don't care. Listen, hear me out. I'm going to focus it on me up close. Hear me out. Listen, I'm telling you, I know that we escaped with the